In this lesson we emphasize two things. One is to develop a soft breath through nose and mouth, and the other one is expanding feelings, exercise 5. So first, breathing through nose and mouth. By now you have been encouraged to do that. In the beginning it's not so easy. Your breath will be kind of dry, you're swallowing a lot, and you will talk to yourself, I never have to do this, and I don't know. Just the fact that you don't know how you breathe might be an encouragement to do the Kumne breathing. You become mindful of your breath, and breath is your lifeline. So to not be aware of our breath a couple of times a day would not be so good. So it would be good to become aware of your breath. And in some cultures the breath is connected to your soul. So a good breath gives the opportunity for the soul to manifest itself. So in Kumne we breathe through nose and mouth. About 50 through the nose and 50 through the mouth. But you don't have to measure that. It's just a very gentle intent. In Kumne, the attitude is gentle and with interest. So if you're a tough attitude or judgmental, it works because you're in the body, but it works much better and much deeper and much faster if your attitude is gentle. If your breath is gentle, it's easy to have a gentle attitude. So you breathe through nose and mouth. The tip of the tongue lightly touches the upper palate. The opening of the mouth is about as big as a grain of rice, at least so that your jaw relaxes. You want your jaw to relax, so much tension and rolling on, firm. So just relax the throat. There's nothing wrong becoming gentle and soft. Don't worry, no problem. It's the heart that becomes soft and firm. Gentle and firm. That's what we go after, gentle and firm. Breathe through nose and mouth, tip of the tongue. And always leave the breath find its own rhythm at first. We don't work with the breath until we do something with the body, so something to create inner space. Then the breath. So that's one focus of this lesson. The other focus is exercise 5, expanding feeling. It's probably one of the most important exercises of all of Kumne. It is about expanding what you feel. That's how it starts. So you have a feeling in the body. Can you expand it beyond the body? Maybe an inch, or 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters outside the body. Can you give it space? Because your being is bigger than your physical body. Right? If somebody enters your space, they don't have to touch you. You already feel that they're entering your space. So that space, you want the feelings to go into. That's Kum. The space that you take up, you might say, that your presence is in. So expanding feelings is very important. You feel something and you imagine it ripples out outside the body. 2-3 inches, 4 or 5 centimeters, great. But there's another part of this exercise, and I would recommend you really play with that. And that is to imagine something very positive. You don't have to go to a great memory, although that might help. But it's to be aware of thinking of something that would be really wonderful, something joyful. People call that daydreaming. We don't. We call that activating positive feelings, activating positive time. It's an important thing for your mind to be able to do. Instead of waiting for it to see what happens and then dealing with it, you begin to create a positive being, a positive feeling, through positive feeling, positive time. So think of something that really is good. It doesn't have to be real. Think of an ideal dream vacation. Then you drop the images and you feel. So you drum up the memory or the imagination with thoughts, images. And then you take away the thoughts and images and you feel. If you have a hard time with somebody, go back to the time you had a good time. And feel that. Because you can make much better decisions if you feel good. Don't make decisions when you feel bad. So by expanding feelings in exercise 5, you learn to practice that. And then when you feel you have a difficult time or you feel negative and bad, do this exercise. the body begins to relax, the body begins to come open, and then you will feel joyful because the body is open and the feelings begin to flow. Joy is a natural byproduct of that. Exercise 5 cultivates that. So make a good base of joyful feelings. So when you need them, you can call them. In the middle of a difficult time or before you go in, do exercise 5, expanding feelings. And you make much better decisions for you and for others.